this lesson, we're going to be looking at how to square three-digit number. So we're going to be looking at two methods. We'll start with the first method. Okay, so let's dive into the method 1 now. So we're going to first of all find the square of 123. Okay, to help ourselves understand this thing better, I've gone ahead to create 6 column by 3 row box, as you can see it on the screen. So 6 column, if you count it, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 column, and then the row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For visualization's sake, that's the reason why I do this, so you can understand everything. Okay, so your first step, take the last digit. You know we have 123. 1 is the first digit, 2 is the second digit, and 3 is the last digit. Take the last digit, which is 3, and square it. So we have 3 square, and that is going to give us 9. 9 is a single digit, so we want to make it look like 2-digit number. So we add 0 to the beginning. So we have 0, 9. So write the 9 here, and write the 0 here. Know that everything we're doing now, we'll first of all write it on the first row. This is the row 1. We're writing it on the first row. Okay, good. The next thing you want to do now, take the second digit. The second digit is 2. Square it. So 2 square, and that will give us 4. 4 is a single digit, so let's make it look like a 2-digit number. We add 0 to the beginning. And so put the 4 here and put the 0 here. Amazing. So that's 0, 4. Okay, next thing, which is the next step, take the first digit and square it. So that is 1 square. 1 times 1, that will give 1. So 1 is also a single digit. Let's make it look like a 2-digit number. We add 0 to the beginning. That's 0, 1. So put the 1 here and put the 0 here. Now we're done with the first row. So we're going to start from the second row now. To start from the second row, this is the next step. Take the second and the last digit. Take the second and the last digit, that is the 2 and the 3. You're going to multiply both number by 2. So you have 2 times second digit times the last digit. That's 2 times 2, that's 4. 4 times 3, that is 12. That is giving 12. So we're going to write this 12 in the second row. And for the second row, we are not going to start from here. We are going to start from here. Okay, so this is what we do now. Write 2 here from the 12 and write 1 here from the 12. Okay, amazing. Then the next step, we're going to be doing that on the next row. So we're doing it on the third row now. What we do in this step, you're going to take the first digit and the last digit. You multiply them together by 2. So take the first and the last digit. So 2 is going to be multiplying them. So 2 times the first digit is 1, multiplied by the last digit is 3. That's 2 times 1 times 3, and that will give us 6. So 6 is a single digit. So let's make it look like 2-digit number. So we add 0 here, and that's 0, 6. Okay, now what we do now is we are not going to write it here. So what we do is to write it here. So we're going to write the 6 here and the 0 here. Amazing. Okay, good job. Okay, so the next thing we need to do now is to take the first and the second digit. We're going to multiply that by 2. So we have 2 is going to be multiplying the first digit and the second digit. That's 2 times 1 times 2. That will give us 4. So for this 4 now, we want to make the 4, since 4 is a single digit, to look like a 2-digit number. So we're going to write 0, 4, okay? So the result of this, we're going to be writing it in the 4th row. So in the 4th row, so we will write the 4 here, and we'll write the 0 here. Amazing. Now we are done with all the steps we need to take. So the final step is to add everything together. So we're adding everything together, and this addition is done by column by column. So we add this column first. So those empty now, those are zeros, zeros, okay? 9 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0, that will give 9, so we put 9 here, okay? Then we have 0 plus 2 plus 0 plus 0, empty here is 0, empty here is 0, that will give 2. Then we have 4 plus 1, which is 5, 5 plus 6, that is 11, 11 plus 0, that's still 11. So because we've gotten 11, we're going to write down the last digit. The last digit is 1. Then we take this 1 here, we add it to the next stage. So 0 plus 0 plus 0, that's 0. Plus the 1 that we've taken from here, that's 1. Then we add that 1 now to the 4. That makes 5. So we write the 5 here, okay? So the next thing, we add this one. 1 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0, that will give us 1. And then 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0, that will give 0. So what we've gotten here as our final answer is 15129. Remember, 015129 is the same thing as 15129. So our final answer, 15129. Amazing. Well done. Okay, let's look at another example. We're going to be looking at the square of 237. That's 237. Okay, so we have a box to help us out to visualize this. So what we need to do is to take the last digit. Now look at the 2. The 2 is the first digit. The 3 is the second digit. And the 7 is the last digit. So our first step, take the last digit, that's 7, square it, that's 7 squared. This will give 49. 49 is 2-digit number. It means we can write it directly. So write the 9 here and write the 4 here. You can see everything we have to fill in row 1. So we start with 49. Then the second step, we'll take the second digit. The second digit is 3 and we're going to square it. 3 squared. That will give us 9. Now you see that 9 is a single digit. We have to make it look like a double digit. So we add 0 to the beginning. So it's going to be 09. So we put the 9 here and we put the 0 here. Okay, that's a good one. And then the next step, which is the third step, take the first digit and square it. The first digit is 2, so we have 2 squared, and that's going to give us 4. 4 is a single digit. Let's make it look like a 2-digit number. So add 0 to the beginning. So that's 04. So write the 4 here and write the 0 here. Now we are done with the first row. Okay, we're done with the first row. Okay, so we are going to start with the second row. And to start entering result for the second row, this is what we're going to do, which is the fourth step. Take the second and the last digit and multiply it by 2. That means this is what you're doing. You're doing 2 is going to multiply the second digit multiplied by the third digit, which is the last digit. Okay, that's 2 times 3, that is 6. 6 times 7, that will give 42. And 42 is 2-digit number, so we can write it into the second row. So if you want to write it now, you will not start from here. Okay, so this is what you're going to start from this place. Okay, So write your 2 here and write your 4 here. Okay, so that's all we need to do. We are done with row 2. Okay, so let's go to row 3 now. On the row 3, the next step, we are going to take the first digit and the last digit, and we're going to multiply that by 2. So 2 is going to multiply the first digit. The first digit is 2, multiplied by the last digit is 7. That's 2 times 2 times 7. So 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 7, that's 28. So we have 28. Okay, so in this row, we are not going to write the 28 here. So this is what we're going to do. We have to start it from here. Okay. So we're going to put the 8 here, and we're going to put the 2 here. Now you should see the pattern that is following. This is the way the pattern will go, the pattern of the movement of the digits. Okay, so we've gotten that part. So we are done with row 3. Okay, so we're going to the row 4 now. So this is what we do. You're going to take the first and the second digit, and you will multiply that by 2. So you have 2 times the first digit multiplied by the second digit. That's 2 times 2 times 3, and that will give us 12. So that is 12. So we are not going to write the 2 of the 12 here. So we're following like a diagonal pattern. Okay, so the 2 is going to come under this 2, and the 1 will come under it. So you should see a pattern like this. Okay, you get the idea. Okay, well done. We are done with all the rows. So what we need to do as a final step is to add everything based on column. So we're going to add this, add this, add this, add this, like that. Okay, so we add them based on column. So the empty side, that is 0. Okay, so 9 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0, that will give us 9. So we put 9 there. 4 plus 2, that's 6. Okay, 6 plus 0 plus 0, that's 6. Okay, then we have 9 plus 4, that is 13. 13 plus 8, that is 21. 21 plus 0, that is still 21. So 21 that we've got now is 2 digits. So we're going to write this one, which is the last digit, and we transfer this 2. We're going to add it to the next stage. The next stage. So 0 plus 0 plus 2 plus 2, that is 4. Then 4, and then we add this 2 to it. That's 4 plus 2, that is 6. So we write the 6 here. Okay, good. And then the next stage, 4 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1, that is 5. So we write a 5 here. And 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0, that's 0. So our final answer here is 56169. So the 0 at the beginning, we can neglect that. So 056169 is the same thing as 56169. So our final answer is 56169 for the square of 237. Okay, now let's look at the square of 975. Okay, so we're going to start from the first row, entering our result into the first row of this table. So this is what we're going to do. Our step 1, we're going to take the last digit. Remember, 9 is the first digit, 7 is the second digit, and 5 is the last digit. Take the last digit and square it. So that's 5 squared, which is 5 times 5, and that will give us 25. 25 is a 2-digit number, so we can write it into the row. So write the 5 here and write the 2 here. Okay, great. So the next step, take the second digit. The second digit is 7. Square it. So 7 square, that is 7 times 7, which will give 49. So 49 also, we're going to write it in the row. That's the first row. So write your 9 here and write your 4 here. Good. Then for the next step, take the first digit and square it. So we have 9 square, that's 9 times 9, and that will give 81. So 81 is also 2 digits, so we can write it there. So put your 1 here and put your 8 here. Okay, great, you're doing an amazing job. We're done with the first row, which is row 1. We're going to start from the second row now. Okay, so to start from the second row, this is what we need to do. You're going to take the second and the last digit, and you will multiply that by 2. So you're taking 7 and you're taking 5, and you're going to multiply that by 2. So we'll have 2 is going to be multiplying the second digit, which is 7, multiplied by the third digit, which is 5. Okay, so 2 times 7, that is 14. 14 times 5, that's going to be 70. Okay, so for the 70 now, so we're going to write the 0 here and we write the 7 here. So we are done with the second row. So we're going to the third row. Okay, so for the third row, this is what we're going to do. We are going to take the first digit and the last digit, and we're going to multiply by 2. So we're going to be having 2 times the first digit multiplied by the last digit. You get the idea? Okay, that's 2 times 9, that's 18. 18 times 5, that is 90. So that is 90. So we're going to write the 0 here and we're going to write the 9 here. You should remember the pattern now, the diagonal pattern. Okay, we are done with the third row. So we are going to the fourth row. Okay, so in the fourth row, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take the first and the second digit and we will multiply that by 2. So 2 is going to be multiplying the first digit multiplied by the second digit, and that will give us 126. Okay, so it gave us 126. So we're going to write the 6 here, we're going to write the 2 here, and we're going to write the 1 here. Okay, you got the pattern. Well done. Remember again, diagonal pattern like this. Okay, good. So the next thing we need to do now is to add them based on column. So we add this, we add this, we add this, we add this, like this. Okay, so let's quickly add them together. So 5 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0, that is 5. 2 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0, that is 2. 9 plus 7, that is 16. 16 plus 0 plus 0, that's 16. Since we've gotten 16, we're going to write down the 6 and we'll transfer the 1 to the next stage. So that 1 that we transfer plus 4, that's going to be 5. 5 plus 9, that is 14. 14 plus 6, that is 20. So we got 20 now. We're going to write down the 0 from the 20. Then we transfer the 2 to the next stage. So 2 plus this 1, that is 3. 3 plus 0 plus 0, that's the 3, plus the 2, that is 5. So we have 5 here. And then we have 8 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1, that is 9. And so the final answer we have here is 9, 5, 0, 6, 2, 5. So this is our answer for the square of 975. Amazing, right? You're doing a fantastic job. Well done. We have come to the end of this lesson. We do hope you enjoyed it. If you do, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with your friends and family.